Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my comic book update for May 2012. Okay, I previously recorded this video yesterday, but the sound went wacky on me, so here I am again. Okay, I bought 6 titles, okay, and these are the part of the DC New 52. These are comics that have been in my previous updates. So, okay, let's go to it. I'm just going to show you the comics, and then I'm just going to show you the inside of 2 of them, so that way this video doesn't last forever. Okay, Justice League issue number 9, right there. The Batman, number 9. Okay, the Teen Titans issue number 9. And the Teen Titans Annual, number 1 issue, part 1 of 4. Okay, and the Red Hood and the Outlaws issue number 9. And last but not least, Superman issue number 9. Okay, now the 2 titles I'm going to go through are going to be the Justice League issue number 9 and the Batman issue number 9. Okay, let's start first with the Justice League. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and this is the opening scene, which is there, right there. It's a study in a library in a rich man's house. A man named Graves, and a doctor is telling him basically there's no hope for him, that he's about to die, and he's basically saying nobody can help him, that he's has to help himself. And he pulls a gun on the doctor, and the doctor, and he threatens to shoot the doctor and kill the doctor if he does. And apparently he wrote a book about the Justice League called Justice League: Gods Among Men. Okay, he says to the doctor before he killed him, "You couldn't save me, and they couldn't save me." And he says basically he has to help himself. And it's called, this title of this issue is, the story is called The Villain's Journey. And it says Chapter 1, The Call for Adventure. Okay? And there's a shot of the doctor there. Right there, and the wheelchair is empty. Okay, which is there, right there. That shot right there. Jim Lee, a fantastic artist. Okay, and basically it starts off with Steve Trevor getting harassed by the paparazzi. Right here, right there. They're asking him questions about Wonder Woman. Didn't he used to be her girlfriend? Didn't he used to be her boyfriend? And he's making his way to his sister's house, of course, to get away from the reporters. And then they show, the next scene is of Batman. And they show like a flashback. There's Batman right there. Okay, there, right there. And they're showing like a flashback when he was a little kid. And they basically, you see him listening to news report about an escape in Arkham. Okay. Okay. Again, it says an explosion occurred in Arkham, and Justice League telepathic enemy known as the Key is responsible. And then, of course, Batman puts on his cowl at the end, down there at the bottom there, right there, and goes to investigate. And then they show you a nice scene of Lois Lane at the Daily Planet, right there, and Clark right there down at the bottom, right here, right there. And he gets a text from Bruce saying got lunch plans, and then you see at the bottom there him getting ready to take off his glasses and do his usual thing. Okay, and then there's a great shot at the Arkham Asylum right there. There's Superman right there. Okay, and Batman. Okay. Take care of some villains. I think there's Clayface right here. The Superman takes care of. Okay. And of course, enters Cyborg enters to help. Okay, and then they're investigating, and they also show a flashback of Cyborg before his accident, and he was human, and his father basically ignoring him, and then there's him going to his father after he had the cybernetics put into him, telling his father just to give him information and don't speak to him. Okay, and then Superman's, and then they show a flashback. Of course, Steve Trevor, back to Steve Trevor at his sister's home. He's watching a news report about Wonder Woman, and all of a sudden somebody breaks into, the Graves guy that you saw in the beginning of this issue, who killed his doctor. He's in his sister's house, telling him basically, he's going to tell him, he said, the world may think you're just Wonder Woman's ex and Justice League's errand boy, but I know better. And then they show Green Lantern and the Flash, right there, and they show a flashback of Green Lantern and Hal Jordan, which is right here, right there. Show flashbacks of them. Okay, and then they show Weapons Master after he's been captured, and they basically playing games with him, saying that Green Lantern's playing games with him, saying that the Flash is going to torture him. Okay, unless he gives up the information. Okay, and then of course that leads to somebody else showing up, and that is Wonder Woman. At that, she puts some magic lasso around him and forces him to tell the truth. And he basically tells him he didn't want me to build him weapons. He just wanted to know how to hurt you, each of you. I think. And then basically they show a flashback. They show Superman and Batman and Cyborg back in Arkham Asylum, saying they're closing on to the key. And then he says, "I want the deepest, darkest cell there is. Just close the door and leave me in behind. I just need time to think and rebuild. He got inside my mind. He stole it. He stole everything I knew about you. Who did? He called himself Graves. Graves." And then you see a shot of Steve Trevor, right there, tied to the chair, to the chair down there, right there. And let me show you this. After he's been basically tortured, right there. And the guy Graves is telling him basically he's going to tell him everything he wants to know, or he's going to hurt his sister and her child, and he's basically torturing him some more. And then basically he tells him, he breaks Steve Trevor. He tells him, "I'll tell you everything you want to know," which is that right there. And then the next issue is called The Belly of the Beast. Okay? So that's just Justice League. But the comic that I'm most anxious to show you is The Batman, issue number 9, Night of the Owls. Okay, this has been a great story from the beginning of this new run of 52 of The Batman. It's been basically about these owl characters, this old ancient order of owls who's been in Gotham since before Bruce has been born. Batman's been born. It goes all the way back to his great-great-grandfather. And basically they know who Batman is, and they're basically trying to destroy him. Okay, and if you remember the last issue, it left off with Batman. He came out of his army in his bat armor, and there he is attacking some of the owls right there that are in the. He's basically telling Alfred to lower the temperature in the cave. From the Alfred's in the armory, and they're basically showing you Batman fighting the owls there, while Alfred's lowering the temperature. Okay. And then see, there's more shots of them fighting. And okay. And they overwhelm Bruce, and they knock him over, and they say he's down, brothers, attack him. And you see they're attacking him back here, right here. You see that? Okay. Okay. And Bruce said actually, and they said, more gates, more alarms. Hey, try guard dog. And they're basically telling him that your Wayne's always try though, don't you? Well, go ahead and try whatever you like. More gates, more alarms. Hey, maybe try guard dog. Then Bruce says, actually, I already have one. And see that nice shot, wham! That mechanical dinosaur just crushes a bunch of owls right there. A great shot of that. Okay. And then still yet, the owls are overwhelming, and they're still attacking Bruce. Right there, and you see right there, he's still fighting them off. And okay, when guess who shows back up? So the temperature is lowered again. The bats return to the cave, and of course they're attacking all the owls there. And Batman puts his mask back on, and he's ready. He comes out of his armor, and he's ready to battle some more. And then you see one of the owls try to escape, and Batman's on his tail. He gets into the Batmobile, and he's on their tail. He's on the guy's tail right there. And then it's fantastic art. Okay, and none of the owls. He's searching because the owls are attacking all members of the Bat family. And this Night Owl story spread throughout all the Batman books, like Nightwing, Red Robin, Nightwing, Batman and Robin. I think even Batgirl. All the members of the Bat family, and there you see various scenes of the Bat family fighting on these owl characters, and you see Batman right here is talking to Alfred about the list of all the potential victims that the owls are attacking right now. And Bruce shows up to this one character who was in the last issue. His name is hold on, I'm going to get his name right. Lincoln March, who was running for mayor. And of course, Batman comes upon his office, and he shoots the gun, but he's not shooting at Batman. He's shooting at one of these owl characters who already fatally stabbed him. Okay, right there. And he's basically telling Batman with his last dying breath. Batman's telling him to hold on, but he's saying, "Listen, I did some digging, and I found some information about. I think I may know where the owl's characters, where they're located, where their headquarters is. And if you look at this issue right here." What Batman says basically is, he tells Alfred, he's communicating with Alfred, I know where they live, Alfred, but sir, they came to my house, and now I'm going to burn theirs to the ground. And the next issue is called Assault on the Court. There you go, right there. It's a total badass issue. Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Jonathan Kaplan, and Raphael Albuquerque. A great team, and this is one of the best new comics that DC's come out with as part of this new 52. Probably my favorite, because this owl story is fantastic. So that's my comic book update for May 2012. Hopefully this takes. Let me know if you collect these titles. Let me know what you think of them, and feel free to leave your comments down below. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.